Hello, guys. What if everything you've been told about success is a lie? What if you could ditch the endless grind, outsmart the competition, and build something so groundbreaking it changes the world? In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 5 mind-blowing lessons from 0 to 1 by Thiel, the genius behind PayPal and Palantir, that will rewrite how you chase your dreams. These aren't just tips, they're a blueprint to create your own path and leave the ordinary behind. Stick with me, hit that like button, grab a pen, and let's unlock your 0 to 1 moment together. Meet Inna, a 32-year-old software developer from Austin, Texas. 3 years ago, Inna was stuck in a dead-end job, writing code for a corporation she didn't care about. Her days were filled with repetitive tasks, and her evenings were spent dreaming of launching her own tech startup. But the thought of competing with tech giants like Google or Amazon felt paralyzing. Maybe you've been there, wanting to chase a big dream, but feeling overwhelmed by the competition or unsure where to start. Inna thought she needed a huge team, millions in funding, and a perfect 10-year plan to make it. Then, she read 0 to 1 by Thiel, and it turned her world upside down. Here are the 5 lessons that transformed Inna's life. It could do the same for you. Lesson 1. Create a monopoly, don't compete. Thiel's core idea in 0 to 1 is that competition is a trap. When you compete, you're fighting over a shrinking pie, slashing prices, and blending into the crowd. Instead, Thiel says to aim for a monopoly. Create something so unique that you dominate a market with no rivals. He puts it bluntly, all happy companies are different. All unhappy companies are the same. For Inna, this was a game changer. She used to dream of building a generic app, like another social media platform or productivity tool, but she realized those markets were saturated. Inspired by Thiel, she zeroed in on a specific problem: small businesses struggling with customer support due to limited budgets. Inna developed an AI-driven chatbot tailored for small retailers, automating responses in a way no one else was doing. By focusing on a unique solution, she avoided competing with bigger players. Within a year, her startup had 500 paying customers, and her product was the go-to for her niche. This lesson isn't just for tech founders, it applies to anyone. If you're a freelancer, what service can you offer that's so distinct clients can't find it elsewhere? If you're an artist, what style or story can you tell that's unmistakably yours? The key is to find a gap no one else is filling. So, ask yourself, what unique value can you bring to the world that sets you apart from the pack? Lesson 2. Start small, dominate a niche. Thiel argues that the biggest successes don't start by conquering the world. They start by owning a tiny corner of it. Think of Facebook. It didn't launch for everyone. It began with Harvard students, then expanded to other colleges, and only later went global. By perfecting a small niche first, you build a strong foundation for growth. Inna took this to heart. Instead of trying to sell her AI chatbot to every business in America, she focused on local Austin retailers, coffee shops, boutiques, and gyms. She spent months working closely with just 10 clients, tweaking her software based on their feedback and making it indispensable to their operations. These early customers became her biggest advocates, spreading the word to other local businesses. By dominating this small market, Inna gained the confidence and credibility to expand to other cities, eventually reaching thousands of users. This approach is relatable whether you're starting a business or pursuing a passion project. If you're a writer, don't aim to be the next global bestseller right away. Start by building a loyal audience on a niche topic like vegan recipes or minimalist living. If you're a coach, focus on serving a specific group like new parents or young professionals before scaling. Starting small lets you refine your craft and build momentum. What's one tiny niche you could focus on today to create a ripple effect? Lesson 3. Think from first principles. One of Thiel's most powerful ideas is to think from first principles. Question every assumption and rebuild your ideas from the ground up. Most people follow conventional wisdom, copying what's popular or safe, but Thiel says breakthroughs come from original thinking. He uses Elon Musk's SpaceX as an example. Instead of accepting that rockets had to be expensive, Musk questioned the costs and built cheaper, reusable ones. Anna applied this to her own journey. She used to believe that launching a startup required venture capital, because that's just how it's done. But after reading 0 to 1, she challenged that assumption. Why did she need millions from investors? Couldn't she start smaller and grow organically? Anna decided to bootstrap her company, using her savings and reinvesting early profits. This gave her the freedom to focus on her vision, not investor demands. She also questioned the need for a big team, choosing to work solo at first and hire only when absolutely necessary. The result? Her startup now generates $1 million a year, debt-free, and she's in full control. This mindset shift can apply to any area of life. If you're job hunting, why assume you need a traditional 9 to 5? Could you freelance or create a side hustle instead? If you're learning a skill, why follow the standard path? Maybe there's a faster, unconventional way to master it. The key is to strip away what everyone does and focus on what makes sense for you. What assumption in your life or work could you question to unlock a new path? Lesson 4. Build a strong founding team. Thiel emphasizes that a great idea isn't enough. You need a great team to bring it to life. The best startups are built by founders who share a deep bond, complementary skills, and a unified vision. Thiel points to his own experience at PayPal, where his tight-knit PayPal Mafia team went on to found companies like Tesla and YouTube. Anna learned this lesson the hard way. At first, she tried to build her startup alone, handling coding, marketing, and customer support herself. She was burned out, and her product suffered from her lack of expertise in non-technical areas. After reading 0 to 1, she realized she needed partners who could fill her gaps. She reached out to 2 college friends, a marketing expert who knew how to tell compelling stories and a UX designer who could make her chatbot intuitive and user-friendly. Their shared history meant they trusted each other, and their diverse skills turned Anna's rough prototype into a polished product. Within 6 months, their combined efforts grew her user base from 50 to 500, and her startup's revenue skyrocketed. This lesson resonates beyond startups. If you're launching a podcast, find a co-host whose strengths balance your weaknesses. If you're planning a community event, team up with someone who shares your passion but brings different skills. A strong team amplifies your impact. Who in your network could you partner with to make your dream unstoppable? Lesson 5. Invent the future, don't predict it. Thiel's final lesson is a call to action. The future isn't something you wait for or predict, it's something you create. Chasing trends or copying what's popular keeps you stuck in the present, but inventing something new shapes the world. Thiel cites companies like Apple, which didn't follow the market, but created products like the iPhone that redefined it. Anna used to obsess over what's next in tech, reading blogs, and trying to predict the next big thing. But 0 to 1 shifted her focus. She asked herself, what problem can I solve that no one else is tackling? Her answer was making AI accessible to small businesses who often can't afford expensive tech solutions. Anna's chatbot wasn't just a product. It was a new way for small retailers to compete with bigger brands. By creating something that didn't exist before, she sparked a shift in her industry. Today, her startup is valued at $5 million, and she's working on new features that could transform customer service even further. This mindset applies to anyone with a vision. If you're a teacher, could you create a new way to engage students, like gamifying lessons? If you're an entrepreneur, could you invent a service that solves an overlooked problem in your community? The future belongs to those who build it. What bold idea could you bring to life to shape the world? Today, Anna runs a thriving tech startup from Austin, working on projects she loves and making an impact she once thought was impossible. Her journey from a frustrated coder to a visionary founder started with 0 to 1. This book isn't just for entrepreneurs. It's for anyone who wants to break free from the crowd and create something extraordinary. Here's your challenge. Pick one lesson. Maybe it's carving out a niche, questioning an assumption, or inventing something new. And take one small step this week. That step could be your 0 to 1 moment. Want to dive deeper? Grab 0 to 1 using the link in the description for a 10% cashback offer. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to create their future. Let's build a community of innovators together. Comment below, which lesson are you trying first? I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.